Hey, there it is. Welcome, friends. I was doing bits. Well, I say I was doing bits. I was trying to get everything to work. I don't know that it has. Welcome, Germs. How are we? How are we? How are you? I am fantastic, and I am doing really well. The last stream was so massive that I had to put down the mic. That's not true, though, is it? Fuck. Shit. I picked up the mic and made some videos. That's how massive it was. Everyone. There we are. Liked, subbed, aspect ratioed. If you can tell us how to fix the aspect ratio, I would be over the moon. The aspect ratio is double fucked. I don't know how or why this is happening to me, but it is. It's upsetting. I'm sad, weeping, crying. I have been up all night. I'm going to have to move that bottle of Balenciaga Pour Homme, because it's fucking the ability of the camera to fucking work with its sheer blinding brilliance. Excellent work. Welcome, Saab Replay. Welcome, Saint Genie. Welcome, Juan Herrera. Welcome, Jordan Albro. Welcome, Karen. Welcome, Michael John and Germs and Daniel. Hello, everyone. How are you? I am fantastic and doing really well. Love you. You too, Andy. Thanks for coming, man. Today we are doing a live stream. Are we not? After last Monday's videos, friends, where I said that I was putting some stuff up for sale, it went rather well, and I ended up selling about two grand's worth of stuff. So that was fun. More than I had sold on eBay for quite some time. Please like the stream if you are into liking streams. Like the stream even if you don't like the stream. Just like the stream anyway, you know? Can I have Dat Frederick Mall? No. Not even for money. This is the original fucking presentation of the night. They started making the big labels after this. This is the original one. I tell you, it's A39. So I guess I need to stay away from Fleur de Cassis. That shit's giving me a rash. I would do that. It's a shame when it happens, but it does happen. Like, what we're looking for. Check fresh. Go to Mall. Editions de Parfum. Frédéric Mel. This is from 2019, allegedly. I didn't buy it in 2019. It's just been festering away like an angry perfume. My scent of the day, friends, is this Royal Cedar. Don't listen to the bottle, it lies. This is Royal Cedar. Christ, the picture's fucking abysmal. Shit. There it is. Still shit. Fuck. How's that? Change the lighting setup. I need a lighting director. So understand how light works. The moral of that story is that Ebes is shit. Ebes is shit. Fuck Ebes. Did you know that you're on cologne, says Germs? No. Nobody wanted that. No, somebody did want it. They asked for it, and I told them. And they were like, oh, no. Basically, they couldn't afford it, or they didn't want to pay that price, and they ended up not getting it. Paroli is wearing black violet. He wore black violet. Jordan Albro, hi Jeannie. The aspect ratio does what it wants. It does do what it wants. I have no idea how this has come to pass, friends. No idea how it's fucking come to pass. How has it come to pass? I don't know. It's what I've just said. I have no idea. What is going on? It's beyond me. I'm lost. Wearing egoist tonight, says Robbie Swan. You to fuck. Welcome, Robbie Swan. How are we? Beautiful, yes. You to fuck works as well. Welcome, Sir Swan. How are you? One fragrance reviewer said that Royal Oud reminds him of the cedars in Lebanon. I've never been to Lebanon. It might have done, you know. There are a lot of cedars in the Lebanon. The Egyptians, back in the day, used to import cedar from Lebanon to build ships because they have no trees in Egypt because it's a fucking desert. It's one of the only... well, they had loads of gold, but no fucking... no trees. But Lebanon had no gold, but all the trees. So that's how trade works, you know. That's how they built their hoo jar. Sorry. The only thing beautiful here is you, Rich Mitch. Oh, that's a man who's never clapped eyes on my face. That, but flattery will get you anywhere. Those were some good smelling ships. Can you imagine? I mean, the smell of all that stuff must have been immense back in the day. I'd have loved that stuff. Do you have Cuir de Russie? I don't rate that stuff. Smells too pissy. I used to. I had an 80s bottle of Cuir de Russie and I sold it to a friend who lived in Scotland. Sold it to a friend who lived in Scotland. And he was very happy to have it. And I had bought it, I'd used it, I'd enjoyed it, and I sold it to him. So it went to a fellow enthusiast, which is what it's all about. I would much rather it go to someone who's going to smell it and enjoy it and wear it and all that good stuff. Robert Platinum says, looks like an American. Rich Mitch looks like an American. Thick. He's thick. I want to smell like a wet cat, says Red Dead Dad. How you doing, mate? I hope you're doing well. It's been a painful time for you, mate. I feel you. Well, I don't feel your exact pain, but I feel your back. You know what I'm saying? It's no fun. Hello, Pat Lester. Hi, Rich. Scent of the day is Avignon. It's glorious to wear on a gloomy and cloudy day. I thought about wearing that today. I thought about it, but it's a little bit ambery and it was warm. It was warm today. It wasn't hot. Oh, it's so fucking good. It's so fucking good. It's so good. I really want to smell a modern version of this stuff, right? Like, because I don't know how old this is. A mate sent it to us, Spy and Mash. Lovely Spy and Mash. He sent us it. So he was very kind to send us that. And I fucking love it. Like, I want to smell like a wet cat. Surely there's wet cat fragrance out there, someone. Robbie says, speaking of pissy, Koros, what a masterpiece. Which one? There are many versions of Koros. People go into it like there are different versions, different ones. I think I've got 4 or 5 versions of it, and I'm going to do a comparison video. God knows how long that's going to take. And how I'm going to do it. I need to spend a bit more time with each of them just to refine everything. I might even write stuff down, and I never write stuff down, friends. I never write stuff down. This week, I think I'm going to be doing my most worn spring and summer 2025. So that's something to look forward to. Did a video every day last week. Fuck. Fragrance sales on the Monday, and then... fragrance sales on the Monday, and then every day that week a fragrance that I'd sold got reviewed. Good Lord. Excuse me, where am I? I'm getting behind. No shade, says Robert. No, I'm not taking shade. Jradja, welcome. Jared Wilson, scent of the day, Rive Gauche. Which version? Have you got the square one, or have you got the cylinder, a bit like this bottle? You know, the Incense Avignon. Spaced Out says, I want to try L'Adrienne by Miller Harris. Heard it has firm muskiness. Great note lineup. I haven't tried much from Miller and Harris, actually. I think when I used to converse with Caboose, that'd be a good show, that, Conversing with Caboose. When I used to converse with Caboose, I think he sent us a little bit of a Miller Harris once. He was a big fan. I can't remember which one it was, though. Spaced Out says, it's crazy how the golden days of Fragcon were filmed on below average quality cameras and smartphones, but the videos are so much better than what we have now. Yeah, it's all adverts now, isn't it? You know what I mean? That's basically what it is. That's kind of the vibe I'm going for, you know? Like, Spaced Out, you'll know exactly what I mean. This is basically, like, remember Max Huesler? Of course you do. Max Huesler and Greggy Boy. This is specifically Greggy Boy, because I used to watch a lot of Greggy Boy back in the day. He used to film on smartphone and like just do videos like this, but so did Max Huesler, and it's kind of the style that works for me, and I like it. It's gonzo. It's a little bit gonzo. It's a little bit kind of, it's more real. That's what it feels like, you know. And it's not perfect. It's not like, I haven't got my lighting down clearly. I haven't got, like, I don't wear makeup, and I'm never going to. Like, I haven't got, it's not perfect. It's not exactly how I want, but I feel more comfortable. I feel very comfortable talking like this, and the words come out a lot better because I don't have to worry what I look like, you know? I don't have to worry what I'm doing with my hands. I don't have to worry what I'm doing with my eyes. I don't have to worry what I'm wearing. I don't have to worry like anything. I can just focus on the getting the thoughts out in some sort of like coherent pattern, you know? Hello, Breathing Bloom with Riley. How are you? It's aight, says Germs. Wet cat, baby cat, says Robert. Cool Tiggin, hello, how are you? Brute deodorant stick, making rodent tests, unfortunately. Oh, good grief. Charles of the Ritz and Parfum Court era, says Robbie Swan. I've got both. I won't be selling my Charles of the Ritz, but I will be selling the Sanofi and Parfum Court. There's something I'm not a fan of when I come to them. I'm actually not going to sell my modern one either, my shoulderless one. Wearing Sanofi era Koros today, says Daniel. Brute will put hair on your chest, says Robert. A hairy chessboard. Ladies, you might not want to wear Brute unless you want hair on your chest. Jiraja says, Rich, have you ever tried Parfum de Marley's? Parfum de Empire, beg your pardon, sorry. Parfum de Empire's Ruard. No. I would like to. I've seen a couple of bottles. But it's very expensive at retail, so I might just not. You know what I'm saying? I might just not. Don't forget to subscribe, says Red Dead Dad. Thanks. Real is better than perfect. Yes, absolutely. I've been on YouTube since 2006, says Robert Platinum, and it has changed immensely. Yes, it has. The first UK reviewer was Thomas from Ouch 110. Legendary. He was fantastic, still is. Made a video the other day. I love those old quality videos, and you see what is now all vintage stuff that is going for insane prices, and most of those people have sadly gone out of this hobby. Yes, I kind of feel like some of them moved on and some of them got disillusioned and thought fucking better of it. Thought they didn't like the lack of community or where the community was going, you know. There's not as much community as there used to be, but it's got a lot bigger, so it's quite unfeasible. It's mostly people just helping other people make the same content as they do in the same way, you know. Where are we? I like the stream. Everyone should, says Uraja. Yes, please like the stream. If you like streams, please like the stream. Modern Koros is still great, in my opinion. It is. It's fantastic. It's better than 99 99.9% of the stuff that's in the designer stores today. They don't have it on show anymore, which is a shame. They should. They really should. Koros should be there, but they don't. They're pushing myself, which is a shitter. I really don't like that stuff. Pavam Damali, Pavam Dampier, same stuff, mate. Says spaced out. James says spaced, you take that back. Daniel says, I agree, Robbie, it's different, but still better than most shit that gets released today. Yeah, it is, absolutely. It's head and shoulders above the stuff that gets put together these days. Are you ever going to sample some Amouage, says Matthew Sparrow? I have sampled a lot of Amouage. It wouldn't be first impressions, it would be re-impressions. It would be... I'm not against going through all of them, but I have just received a couple of sample sets that I want to do first. I got the whole Meo Fushini set from Sense for Thought, so thank you. And I got the Sultan Pasha samples, which is what I'm going to do next, from Peter Kokoran. So they're what's going to be coming up as first impressions soon. Welcome, Dushan. I will own both Carlisle and Amber Rousse in my collection. Watch me, says Spaced Out. It's different when you could blind buy a good perfume for $50 as opposed to $400 today. Most of the 400 fucking pound dollar fucking fragrances you buy today are shit. You know what I mean? Like, they're just not very good. Like, it's like the LVs. The LVs are bad perfume, really well made bad perfumes. That was my takeaway line that seemed to resonate with people, and it's true. They're boring. Linen sprays, flat 2D. Where it was different when you got like the stream. Amber Rousse is wonderful, says James. When I tried Purpose 50 by Amouage, it's like watching a sequel to a classic movie that is nothing like the original, is lacking something very important. Yeah, it's a good way of putting it. Paroli says, I have a lot of eBay alerts for stuff I'm looking for, and no joke, every email I get for stuff is listed for like $700 to $1,000. Sellers lost their minds. Yes, everybody thinks that they can keep pushing the price up, keep pushing the price up, keep pushing the price up. There's going to have to be a reckoning, I'm afraid. There's going to have to be a mellowing out. Like, I think I'm not going to get too far into this, but we're headed for retreat economically, recession and all that sort of thing. So those things should start to change, hopefully. Do you like Reflection 45 or Interlude 53, says Matthew Sparrow? I haven't I've smelled them, but not enough to sit here and tell you that I like them or I don't like them. I've smelled them enough to know that I'm not going to buy them. If I could get samples so I could spend more time, I would love to. Just for Matthew Sparrow, though, the one I did buy after smelling was this. This is Amouage Jubilation 40. I actually think this is really good. It's very resinous, very incensey, very nice, I think. Really pleased with it. And I'm going to... God almighty, the aspect ratio is filthy. That is disgraceful. So yes, that's the one I got, the new one. I've got an older bottle of Jubilation as well. One of the first generation of the magnetic caps. So that's where we're at. What the fuck? Rich bought an Amouage. Mate, I've had this for ages. I've had this for months. It was very kindly sent to me by Mitra. I bought it. She got it off Fragbuy before they started shipping worldwide. Excuse me whilst I hydrate. And they had it for something that worked out like it was almost half price. It was almost half price, the retail. I ain't putting up with Amouage's foolishness. I'm into Sultan Pasha's Joyeux right now. Right now, says Carl. People sell stuff for perverse rates. Well, they don't sell it. They put it up for perverse rates, but I don't think you're going to find it selling. I actually was thanked by someone. Someone commented, or they didn't comment. They did comment, and then they got in touch with us about buying some perfumes, and I sold her 4 perfumes. And when she bought them, she was like, "Thank you for selling them as at reasonable rates." Like, you know, so there's a lot of madness. I appreciated that, you know, because she didn't just want hype stuff. I think she got my backup of Hiris. She got a sealed bottle of Vetiver Oriental, Messe de Minuit. What the fuck was the other one? Oh, God, what was it? And something else. And she was like, "Thanks very much for the reasonable prices." It was like, sound. Not cheap, but not... if people are genuine enthusiasts and they're not just going to buy them to sell them on, and they're not just buying like stupid hype pieces and stuff, you know. I get loads of people who are like, "Oh, would you sell us like Silver Stem, or would you sell us fucking, you know, fucking whatever, Balenciaga Pour Homme is often," and I'm like, well, no, I wouldn't actually, because. But if somebody's like, "Oh, would you sell us like something that you don't want?" I sound. Not at a silly price, even if I can get silly prices for it. Usually I just want my money back, you know? I just want my money back. I'm in the United, everything is 400. Everything is 400 and up. Good or bad? Yes. Recession, absolutely, says Robert. I'm a recession man. Yes, very good. Very good, I like that. They call the recession winning in the United States, says Robert. Dushan is wearing a Nina Ricci's Phileas. I've got a mini of that. It's quite good. What the fuck Rich Born Amawaji did? I love Juby 40. Juby 40 is actually nice. Jubilation 25 is lacking in longevity, says Robert. Andres says, welcome. Evening to you. Dushan says, England are 1-up against Serbia. That's right. Well, I'm not watching. Obviously, I'm streaming with you. There's a good haul right there. It's the good perfumes, quite incensey, quite a little bit peppery too. Each of them got something a little bit springy, a little bit nifty about them, you know. Still love vintage Jubilation 25 more than Jubilation 40. I think I do as well. It's a good haul right there. Do you live near Whitley Bay? Not quite. Not quite near Whitley Bay. I know where it is if I can get to it. And it wouldn't take that long. If there was a straight road there, I could get there quite quickly, but there's not. But I do live in, like, the northeast. Recently bought Amouage Search. It's a solid scent for hot weather and fall. Basically a fresh citrus scent that turns dark with the use of incense in the dry down. Nice. I take it you're an Amouage fan then, Matthew. I want Amouage Boundless and Juby 40, says Robert. Amouage Search is great, says Robbie. Fresh, sharp citrus that slowly turns into a burning campfire. 2-0 England, says Dushan. My favourite Amouage are Beach Hut Man and Sunshine Man. Not Boundless, but Journeyman. I say journeyman. Journeyman, that's what they call a football player who's played for lots of teams. He's a journeyman. But yes, I got myself Amouage. It's got that fucking gold inner casing thing, so you can't tell how much juice is left. Oh, no, you can. That's not that bad. You can, actually. Oh, well. Yeah, it's nice. It's still got the black currant thing. Look. Fuck off. That is so shit. That is just so shit. God almighty. Anyway. The fucking magnet on these, they're skimping on the magnets, like. I'm fucking enraged. Good God. Right. Amber fetish. All right. There you go. Hold on a second. Right. Put that back there. Put that there. Put that there. Herese is there. Jubilation. Obviously can't pick you up by the lid, shithouse. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Alright, I'll pick you back up because I can't pick you up by the lid. Jesus fuck. What a nightmare. And where's Amber Roos gonna go? Amber Roos goes in here, does it? I don't know, I might have to rewind it and see where everything was. And Herese. And then, where did I get that out from? Oh, that's right. So that went in there. Okay. I've got it. There we go. Okay. There. I'm back. My fave amouage, says Robert, is Overture Man, Epic Man, Silver Rude, and Royal Tobacco, in that order. My favourite amouage are Beach Hut Man and Sunshine Man, says Justice Doe. Hello, Mitra K. Holy, says Paroli. Bob Lols. There you go. That was the best Fragalanche of the year. Ooh. Pain. My brother got excited as I entered the chat, says Mitra. My brother got excited as I entered that Fragalanche 40, says Robert. Bobby says, hi, Richie, hope you're feeling good. I'm okay. I'm okay. How are you? Hi, Rich. Finally witnessed a Fragalanche, says John. You're welcome, John. Royal Cedar has gotten me more compliments than any other fragrance that I've ever worn, says Robert. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good fragrance. It's pretty peppery. It's woody. It's a little bit fresh. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. I'm upset that just happened. It disheveled me. I am disheveled. What is your favourite Frederick Malle that you own? Oh, God. Oh, I don't know. I've got quite a few. Oh, God. Maybe Music for a While. I really like Music for a While. I like the night, actually. I just got a little bit scared of wearing it, like, you know? A little bit scared of wearing it. MK, yay. Welcome. Welcome, Deep Dab Wave. Scent of the day, says Andrej, is Ulrich Lang, Lightscape from a sample. I'm still shocked that you don't like the moon. It's incredible. It's the Amber Woods. It's the Amber Woods. Sorry, friends, I've been pressing buttons. And now I don't have the chat available. Let me... I beg your pardon. Edit. I want to put a nice one of these on. Where is... I don't know. Crazy. Oh, sorry. Right. I'm coming. Hold on. There we are. I'm back. Yeah, off the top of my head, I would say probably Frederick Mall music for a while. Royal Oud by Creed, says Justice Doe, or Memoir Man. Which would you choose, people? I would go with the Royal Oud. Like, welcome, Alicia. How are you? Remember, I see your name is back. El Perron. Luis Gustavo. I don't like Royal Oud on paper. I hope the lady sprayed it on my arm instead. What if... Would you go back? I know that I've smelled stuff on paper and it smelled different on skin. I smelled that Orage on paper and I thought it smelled quite nice. It was interesting. And then I sprayed it on my skin and I was like, this is hideous. It actually turned to like, it had some funk. Like it had something of Dracar Noir about it. Like, it was bloody awful. But welcome, Lewis. Thank you for coming. Hello, Rich in chat. Welcome, DL Quelia. Sent of the days to Backdoory. Cheers. Nice. I think that's an Rige Lador, is it not? Rich, do you like sheep Rapalatan? Yes, bits of it, but also bits not. Frog. Lad. What's he called? The frog lord. Yeah, he does look a bit shit. Sorry, that's harsh. I don't know this person. Where are we? Right, I'm back. I need to... No, not fan funding. That's the wrong fucking thing. There we go. I will moo. There we go. Which started a goal. Okay. This Phileas from Nino Ricci is really nice. Sultan Pasha's bottles almost look like that Enchanted Forest bottle. I fucking love this so much. Oh, fuck. I need to stop picking stuff up by the lid. I haven't worn this for ages. I really should. It's fantastic. Is it blackcurrant or blackberry? Something like that in there. It's awesome. Alicia, congratulations on new Shalimar, says Bob. Broly says, I'm manifesting a bottle of Bracken Man. You can manifest as much as you want, mate. You probably have better success if you bought one with money. That is what you should do, in my opinion. You know? That is what you should do. John says, have you ever struggled to like a perfume, kept it around for a long time, then one day you smelled it again and suddenly you can't get enough of it? I really, not in that kind of way, but the first time I smelled Amen, I fucking hated it. I hated Amen the first time I smelled it. And then I just kept smelling it because I thought, who the fuck would want to smell this? I kept smelling it, and then I just one day I was like, fucking hell, I really like that. I ended up buying it, but I didn't buy it first, you know. Welcome, Filippo Miarelli. How are you? Franska Boy says, I want Bracken Man too. Jim says, I'm manifesting my whole eBay cart. I don't have anything in my eBay cart. I haven't got anything I'm looking to buy, like nothing, you know? Just nothing. The new Legend Damodarbler, I'm looking forward to smelling if I can. But if I miss out on that, I'm not upset. I'm not going to be sad, you know? How to actually find at an acceptable price? What, Bracken Man? Yeah. Manifest. My experience. First impressions are last impressions, more or less, says Spaced Out. You can tell whether you like something first smell off. The blackcurrant and enchanting forest threw Eugene off, says Carl. I really like it, I really like it. Do you like any Byredos, Lalabos? I personally have mixed feelings about them. I liked Pulp by Byredo, and there's one or two Lalabos that I think are all right, but they're only worth, I mean, if they're barely worth half what they're asking for. You know what I mean? Tay Noir smells like Gucci Porom 2, which I've got. I just think they're very bland. The lavender's really nice, but I'm not paying 250, 260 quid for a fucking linen spray. You know, like a straight lavender. I just think they're not great perfumes, like. Where are we? Tobacco by Bortnikov. Yes, that's right. Personally, I'm not a fan of how Russian Adam releases his perfumes, even though the scents are good, says DL Qualia. He's maximised his ability to get the most money out of what he can from that brand. You know? It's and people are just loving it. People absolutely fucking love it. Good for them, it's their money. That's what they want to do. I'm just not interested in that shit, like. Paroli says, I sold Amen twice, then bought it a third time, and now I love it. I've got loads of backups of Amen. I need to use that little fucking 30mm bastard that I've got lurking deep within the collection somewhere. I also want to use up M7 Oud Absolute. I want to get this used. Could wear it tomorrow. Nina Ritchie, welcome Tim Wilcox. I'm manifesting a delicious bucket of Popeyes. Spicy, says Robert. Everyone is saying hello to each other. Hello, hello, hello. Carl says, I am more interested in smelling the real leather extraction by itself than it together with Vanilla Van, to be honest. Yeah, that's that's what I think. I would like to smell the actual leather rather than the Vanilla Van leather. They've packed it in with Vanilla Van so that they can put it to a brand or branding that has a brand or branding that has traction, you know, and is more likely to sell. So, yo. Oh, excuse me. I'm watching the game in the bar, drinking coffee with my friend. Do you struggle to sleep if you drink that much coffee, Dushan? Do you have any Linston de Galant for sale, Mitch? Deep Dab Wave. I have a couple of 100ml bottles I bought of Linston de Guerlain Eau de Parfum, which is the successor to Lidge from before the Lily Alry formulation. I've got a couple of those before they put them into the square. Before they put them into the square bottles, the L'Omédial line. So I've got a couple of those, but the bottle Eugene sent us, which I then promptly broke like a twat. This This Lidge, the original vintage, that is not for sale. That was a gift, and it was from Eugene, and as such, it is not for sale. What the fuck is that? I wouldn't mind wearing that. Why are you all the way back there? I could get you out, I reckon. I reckon I could free you. Okay, let me see. I'm going to feng shui the bottles a little bit. There you go. That's how it's done. Prada, Amber, Myrrh, right Myrrh. Oh, that's M7. Good absolute. Oh, it's so good. That fucking mandarin fucking patchouli thing with myrrh is fucking mint. Welcome, Divine. How are you? I hope you are well, mate. How's it going? I hate I missed out on M7 Oud Absolute, says Robert. Still got them in shops here. Paroli, why don't you manifest some patience, says Bobby. Rich, do you own Fougère d'Argent? I used to, but I sold it. I owned and sold Fougère Platine as well. Just not my thing. Fougère d'Argent had an amber wood lurking, and it was sad. It made us ill. Grim, because it was lovely otherwise. What's new, Divine? Black Currants, says Filippo. Lovely. Lovely stuff. Which one do you prefer more, Rien or Fat Electrician? Oh, that's not easy. That is not easy one bit. Rien, probably Rien for its madness and its artistry and its craziness. Fat Electrician is much easier to wear and it's very nice, but still quite interesting and cool, you know. Please like the stream, friends. You are now able to send super chats if super chats are your thing. So that is something that you could do. You could also like the stream as well. You could do both if you wanted. I had a bit of a frag lunch myself after yours. Oh no! Mitra coming out in sympathy. She saw that I was throwing perfume around. She thought, let me try that. Durante's call. I've been sampling Bodicea. I managed to buy a lot of stuff since I was last active here. Well, single malt, apple brandy. You've been after these for a while. Apple brandy, New York. All from Summer House. And just got Amawage's Jubilation 40. Yes! I was just talking about that. I've got a bottle of that. It's really good. Carl's Buggers. I also sampled the Larbo's entire classic collection. Can't believe they sell 100 ml bottles of water for €300. The Larbo aren't great, are they? Me too. That's some good stuff. Divine Jubilation 40. Bergamot 22 is nice, says Filippo. Sense for Thoughts is good evening, fam. He is wearing tobacco oud. Tobacco oud. I wore that all week past Monday. Perhaps I will wear it again. What did I wear yesterday? I don't know. I usually spend the first couple of weeks of a new season wearing different things. You know, it usually takes us about 2 or 3 weeks. 3 weeks usually to start, maybe wear the first thing that I've worn already in the collection, in the rotation. That Fragalant and me the fear. Wearing Brunello Cucinelli, poor arm. I've never heard of that. Welcome, Sense for Thought. Sense for Thought will hopefully be dropping a video soon to tell you about his latest purchase. Welcome, Jonathan. Divine says I tried 18 scents. Most of them smell basic and non-complex. I think the best scents was Santal 33 and Eucalyptus 20. I actually liked that Eucalyptus as well, yes. I thought that was one of their best, if not their best fragrance, actually. But I wouldn't pay that their asking price is fucking batshit. Like they can fuck off. I'm not paying that shit. I ain't fucking encouraging that behavior with money. Where are we? Do a cringy super chat song like Mr. Smelly does? No. I don't want as much either. I'll put it out there that it's possible. But if people aren't sending it, then people aren't sending it. Like, it's just, you can if you want to. Where am I? Do you think the current formulation of M7 is still good? Yes, I do, actually. This is actually really good. I've got this, and then I've got backup of this, right? And then after that, I've got 2 of the original, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this bottle. My plan is to finish this bottle. God knows how long that'll take because I've had this for a long time, right? But my plan is to finish this bottle and then use one of the originals. And then after the original, I'm going to go back to using this. And then I'll finish off with the second of my... But that's if it ever happens, you know? If that ever happens. Okay, but yes, I do. I rate this. YSL, very strangely, their older fragrances, they do seem somehow to make well still. M7 is a perfect representation of that. Really good, this M7, as is the Koros. Where are we? In Love with Oud and Amber by Cartier. I like that one as well, Carl Charles. I like that one as well. Scent of the day is Ricciano Micherotti, says Deep Dab Wave. Sounds like it would be good. Complex, but also light, but also dark and heavy, you know? It's very heavy. Scent of the day is Joyeux by Sultan Pasha. I'm looking forward to trying them, actually. Got the samples over there. Looking forward to trying them. Masso says, evening all. So who's tried Chanel Bleu L'Exclusif? I haven't, but a lot of people are upset. Scent of the day, Profumum Roma Patchouli. I've got that as well. I haven't tried that one. I've smelled it on paper. I'm interested. I'm interested to see what the L'Exclusive's like. But it's a mass release, so there's no rush. There's no anything. There's no need to do anything in a hurry, because it'll be there. It'll be there soon and for a while, you know, unless somebody associated with the fucking perfume shoots their girlfriend in the bathroom, and they have to pull all the bottles quickly because they called it pure shot. But apart from that, we should be in the clear. But welcome, Masso. Jem says, Must 25 Bergamot and Patchouli are the best. From Le Labo. I think that eucalyptus is actually really good, to be fair. Has anyone tried the new version of Black Orchid, our Mitra? Mitra has bought it with her points and got it for very cheap. It's quite a resilient performer, that M7 Absolute. Really good perfume. What did you think about it, says Philippe? Opium Porom EDT is still very good. Yes, it is. I've got the EDP lurking somewhere. A modern bottle of the EDP. It's out there, friends. I want M7 Modern 2. It's very reasonably priced. Yes, it is. At discounters, you can still get it. Did you try the Alps Suisse? No, not yet, but I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll open the package in a minute, and we'll try it live on stream. We'll try it live on stream, because it'll be a bit of a one-off, you know. It'll be a one-off, that. I'll not make a video about that, but we'll make a video with the Mayo Fushinis. We'll do a whole hoo jar, like a fuck me, what's it called, man? Like a playlist. Favorite Perfumum Roma, says Carl. Arso, up the Arso. Bleu Exclusif is disgusting, says Mitra. M7 Absolute, 15 sprays, says Bob. Oof. I want a bottle of the Pure Shot just for the collector. Yes. MFK is releasing a Baccarat Rouge flanker with real ambergris, says Paroli. He's in Thailand at the minute, making a fuss of the Thais. You know? He's making a fuss of the Thai people at the minute. Is the new Ford good, Mitra K? Yeah, I like it, says Mitra. For $28,000, is it, Paroli? They can fuck away off with that. Ambra Aurea is the best. Ambra Aurea is really good, but it's a little bit rubbery. It's got a rubbery texture to it rather than a rubbery smell. I have lost my scissors. Where they have gone, nobody knows. Nobody knows. Because if I did know, they wouldn't be lost. But I have a knife. And I hope I don't Steve Irwin myself here. And how do I open this package then, mate? Here we go. Ooh! I'm doing this all wrong. Thea in the chat. I might be about to fucking do myself a stout. Fortunately, fucking Sense for Thought is now a fully qualified practitioner of medicine, so he will be able to be here and save me. Okay, look at that. It works. There is the Mio Fucini Parfums Olfactory Memories collection. And here we have a little pouch with some other samples in. Oh, fuck! I've just remembered I forgot to put... I was meant to send him samples. I was meant to send him samples of stuff and I forgot, and I've only sent him the perfume. Oh, look at that. Isn't that cool? It's got this... look at that. Isn't that cool? It's got little sections in it. Mint. Oh, yeah. Welcome. I got a message on eBay. I've got your message. I'll come back to you after the stream, mate. I'll come back to you after the stream. I take it you're in the UK, because I can't ship outside the UK. I'm sure I've dealt with you before, haven't I? Sure I've dealt with you before. Sold you stuff. You've got the John Mark Sinan up for sale. Okay. There's Alp Suisse. Oh, the swine. He's done as a fucking... He sent us some perfumes and hasn't put the name. Oh, but he's put letters on. Okay, let's have a sniff, shall we, friends? Let's have a sniff. Mate, you're gonna have to fucking get back in touch with us so I can fucking send you the samples I said I was gonna send you. I need to buy some envelopes for the job as well because I've used them all. Okay, ladies Alp Suisse. Let's have a whiff. I really like that, actually. I think that's fantastic. Get in. I didn't know that was... You'll have to tell us where you got that from as well, mate. I'm a huge fan. Oh, excuse me. What we got? Let's have a look. Thundra by Parfum and Aroma is a banger. Mint and rough patchouli. We like mint. Everybody is saying hello. Filippo, is that a new release? And I don't think it is, you know. It's sold that it feels like it's new. Don't worry, next time, says Sense for Thought. Mint and patchouli. Jonathan can send you a sample, says Filippo. I tried a lot from the Male Fushini line, says Pat. A lot of them remind me of other fragrances that I can get at half the price or more. They're expensive in my opinion, says Pat. Divine says, I have some 2025 samples on my desk waiting for me for some time soon. You're going to do a video, mate? When you do, let us know. And people will subscribe. Some people will subscribe, mate. Duck's never tried this one before. I've never tried Leder's Alp Suisse. Let's have a smell. I've sprayed it on my skin. Getting something a little bit glassy. I'm getting something that is in Nexin as well. There's something in this that's in Nexin. Like the stream for first impressions, friends. Like the stream for first impressions. Please do. What the fuck do I think of this? Has no one super chat, says Dallas? No one has super chat. I am broke. Surely I will go under. There's something a little bit leathery. There's something a little bit hot dog brine about it. You know, brine out the hot dog tin. Something of that about it. It's thin. It's different from his usual stuff. Let me read some of the comments. That's great. Goes on all day as well. So Divine says, I've got Oud Zarian, Oceana Parfum, Royal Blue, Amouage's Timber. I also have Alto Astral on the way. Rich, can you take it easy on the cussing? Mitra's old as boy watches now, says Bob. I cannot. He's already used to it. Is Mind Games the worst brand ever, or at least Initial and Parfum de Molly has some decent stuff, says Spaced Out. I haven't tried any of them, but I imagine they're double shite like. I just got Declaration Parfum and it smells pretty okay, says Dallas. Divine says, I'm definitely not using this alias for once I get into YouTube. I see. Well, let's say there will be signs. Let's just see the signs will be there that it's me. Has no one super chat? They haven't. Granite Note, it's quite nice. I respect the idea. Better than Silver Mountain Water. Everything's better than Silver Mountain Water, that's shit. No, we are all broke, says Mitra. I get really fresh air from it, says James. Smelled worse than Mind Games most notoriously Vilgaman, which was horrendous. I've been on patchouli incense kick this past year, says Jonathan. Dallas, $2. Bring Paul to the front. I don't know where it is. I don't know that I have it to hand to bring it to the front top, to be honest. I don't know where the fuck it is. It should be in the autumn selection. But I don't know where that shit is. I've got the lyric skis. Oh. Does that go there? No, I think that was there, wasn't it? No, sorry, mate. I haven't got it. I haven't got it to hand. I don't know where it is. Sorry. Sorry, mate. So it's getting a little bit creamier now. Where are we? We are all broke. I know we are all broke. Where are we? I've been on a patchouli kick. Hello, Mitch. How do you like Oud 7 M7 Oud Absolute, says Miles. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's fantastic. Surely he said some shit from his mom by now, says James. Try the others on paper, some bangers in there, but one is an Amberwoods roulette. Oh, I'm scared. I always asked if Rich was really rich last night. Tim Wilcox says it's supposed to have little alpine flowers in it, and from memory it does, with that icy note. I didn't put it on the wants list, though. Mitra has chosen violence. Why? Rich, I will recommend that you try Quomium by Otto Parisi. I think it's a superb leather, just relentlessly thick with smoke and gasoline. Filippo Miorelli says, don't know if it is full bottle worthy though. Devastated. Sorry, I don't know where it is, mate. It's not there. I'm heading to UPS to pick up my first Jinx fragrance. Stay tuned for a picture, says Dallas. What the fuck? What did I do? Sorry, Dallas. Mitra banning 2 people by accident. SUTU, Sutu, welcome. How are you doing? How are you doing? I'll bring the knight to the front for you. There you go. How do you feel about that? It's got red, I imagine it's got some patchouli. I just don't know where I've put Portrait of a Lady, to be honest. It should be there. Or do I use that? Do I use that more as a spring fragrance? It's quite fresh. I use Deliric Esquisse more as an autumn fragrance. Rose is quite fresh in it, though. Oh. Fat finger accident, says. It is not your fault, says Dallas. Sense for Thought says, Rich would absolutely despise Quomium. But I can provide a sample if you'd like. There is like 0 naturals in that. I have a bottle. Do you like it? Mitra says, I was changing at the gym. Oh, no. Banning the peeps from the gym. Although that stuff blew me away. I enjoyed every second of it. It's my favourite with Seminalis. I do like the Jean-Paul Gaultier. The Jean-Paul Gaultier. Le Male L'Essence de Parfum. Welcome, Derbadabka. Rich would absolutely despise Quomium. Sorry, everyone. I must have had a bunch of stuff, says Mitra. One of the samples is an Otto Parisi, funnily enough, but it's not Quomium. Quomium. How do I pronounce that shit? I love it, says Sense for Thought. Oh, God, scary. Very scary. So I'm getting something a little bit creamy, a little bit icy, a little bit fresh. The necks and stuff seems to have burned off a bit. I wouldn't buy this. It's got something mineralic about it that I don't like. Mineralic, metallic. I'd much prefer Himalaya. Paper as well. I'm getting like a cold white paper kind of note, if that makes sense. It's very you get the A4 packs of paper. It's got a cedary, papery kind of vibe. Excuse me. Whoa. You pronounced it right. It's a poopy leather. Ooh. Creamy, says Dallas. Yusuf, welcome. How are you? I was speaking with Mitch from West Virginia. He said he is poor, Rich, because you are rich, Mitch. I was speaking with Mitch from West Virginia, says Yusuf. He said he is poor, Rich, because you are rich, Mitch. I am not, in fact, rich. It's all a lie, friends. Spaced Out says, Alessandro Gualtieri made Nasamato more easy, and Orto Parisi more hardcore and rough around the edges. Depends if you like that style, though. Ramsey likes Otto Parisi. Haven't spoken to Ramsey for a while, actually. He hasn't been active in the group chat. So I hope he is well. Apparently responds to comments and stuff still on his latest video if you wanna leave him a message. Dobadabkiss says, I'm so sad. I'm not in the UK. Would love that Costume National and the L'Homme EDP. Sorry, mate. If you've got anybody who is in the UK, like a friend or a family member with an address, I could send it to them, but apart from that, there's nothing. Sorry. I am sorry. Oh, excuse me. I have been searching for some grandiose sheepras recently. Rogers Diaghilev comes to mind. Need to sample it. Grandiose sheepra. Get Mitsuko. It's a big fuck-off sheepra. And it's like, what? 5% the price of fucking... What's it called? Diaghilev. So what was the topic for the day? I missed the first hour. Nothing really, just fucking checking in just to see what is going on, how people are doing, what is up, what is happening. Are you fantastic? Are you doing really well? Getting some interaction with the peeps, the friends, and allowing people to come and discuss with each other as well. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that Les Alpes Suisse. It's not fucking shit. It's not something I'm going to buy. I appreciate it's not the same as everything else. It's a little bit... It's not flinty. It's not flinty because when I think of flinty, I think of Tour de Hermes. It's not flinty, but it is kind of like stony, earthy, groundy, you know? Will I like Equipage and Rockabah if I like Bellamy? Not necessarily. They're both very good fragrances, though. They're both very good fragrances. You know, they're well-made, interesting, quality perfumes. Like, but will you like them? They're not in the same style as Bellamy. There's some kind of like overhang between them, you know. But I wouldn't necessarily say they are similar fragrances. Did you see the post on the new Baccarat Rouge 540? You excited? No, I don't like Baccarat Rouge 540. I don't like Baccarat Rouge 540 at all. If I'm honest. I think it's just one of the most overhyped things. It's just one of those things that I don't understand. It's a bit like Aventus. Aventus. Do you like Rive Gauche Pour Homme, says Deep Dab Wave? Yes. Not enough to pay the prices. I sold mine. I'm not paying the fucking mad prices that people are asking for it. I'd get a square one. I'd get a square bottle one if it was still in good condition, you know. Sense for Thought says, oh fuck that, excuse me. Sense for Thought says it wears really nice. It kind of fades in and out and you get random whiffs up close on skin. It's not as beautiful, but your assessment is spot on. Creamy mineralic, kind of Himalaya vibe. Yes. Up close, yeah. Some of that Nexin vibes coming back. There's something, whatever it is that's creamy in Nexin is creamy in this. I much prefer Nexin. I much prefer Nexin with its lemon blossom and its fucking it's geranium and it's vetiver. You know, it's more green and a little bit more lively. Where are we? On a technical level, no MFK beats the original Baccarat Rouge 540. I know it's hated here, but I like it personally. If you like it, it's your money. Anyone tried Tower Phthalo Blue? It's just Bob fucking Ross, isn't it? Phthalo Blue. Wearing LDDM tonight, which is a true great, of course. Yes, I enjoyed my wearing of L'air du Desert Maracan. It's gone a little bit. It's gone a little bit. I don't know. I'm smelling it up close there. It's got a little bit harsh. Yes, I just sampled a bunch of towers this week. It's an aquatic and it's very polarizing. Not my cup of tea personally, says Sense for Thought in reply to Tim. Like a herbaceous aquatic. Yeesh. What's your most expensive fragrance that lives up to the price? Says Dallas. I mean, is it retail or is it aftermarket? Cologne Concentrate by Chanel's quite expensive. That lives up at Silver Stem. That's Silver Stem Dior Homme 2005. It's quite expensive. Lives up to the price. Murardont. Ambre Fetiche. Few of the Les Indomables. Vanille Havane. When you consider that's over 400 quid for 100 mil. A couple of the old Dior Privés, Bois d'Argent. Used to be, but it's not now. What else? What else? I'm not sure. I ain't sure, friends, I ain't sure. Bob Ross is awesome. Derby, price-wise. Possibly, I'm selling my Derby, actually. I forgot to put it in that video. I forgot to put it in that video of sales. I'm actually selling that. But not because it's bad or anything, but because I don't wear it enough, you know. Jordan says, Shiseido's Feminité Dubois is a pricey one I find worth it. I actually have a sealed Feminité Dubois in this style bottle that I am selling. Fucking that's up for sale. So Alexander Stoyanovsky says, have you tried the first iteration of Dior Homme Intense 2007? Yes, I have. Owned it, sold it. I liked it. I actually did a video about it. Mate. So you can watch that video. It's out there. I actually got a comment on that video today. Somebody asking to trade with a Silver Stem bottle of Dior Homme, and I said no. One of the main reasons being I'd already sold it, and one of the other reasons being I have a lot of Silver Stem anyway. Thank you very much. Excuse me whilst I hydrate. I don't know that Derby's worth the prices that it goes for. I don't know that it's worth the prices that it goes for. It's one of, if not the best leather ever made. It's got mint in it, and yet still an oily leather. It's brilliant how it works, how it wears, the smell and everything. But I just don't wear it. I don't wear it. Somebody needs to save up the money and buy it. It'll go to a good home. Excuse me. Nino Slav, welcome. Scent of the night is Healy Montfresh. Fantastic. Dubadabka says he is wearing a Vetiver Parfum. It's very good. And fuck it, I even have some Bruno Banani Absolute Man with me also. Very nice. Dallas says, with you selling Derby, is there any girl on that you have left? I've got loads of girl on left, mate. Be left in no doubt. I've got plenty of girl on left. Lidge, for one. One of the best scents I own. Signature scent type thing. Vetiver, you know. Got the old bottles of Vetiver. Love that. Christ on a bike, what else have I got? Struggling to think now. It's because I haven't got them in front of us. My RAM is absolutely fucking shit. My random access memory. Crap. Scent of the day. Oh, sorry, I've read that. With you selling Derby? Sense for Thought says, trade me something for the Arson Lupin Voyou. My wife says I smell like roast chicken when I wear. Get in. Just make her smell the oud. Make her smell the quarter oud, mate. She'll forget all about the Lupin. Do you like it? Do you like? I find it really soft and smooth and round. But I'll be honest, I don't trade perfumes. I'd rather sell them. I'd rather sell them. You should buy my girl on Derby. That is what you should do, mate. Tell the wife, look, if you don't want me to smell like chicken, then I have to buy this perfume. Fragrance Decant Boutique? Fragrance Decant Boutique going around leaving emojis on loads of videos. Add an external SSD. Yes, I should. Roast chicken is such a wild insult. It is. Fair play to her. Fair play to her for not sticking to the tried and tested thing. She's gone out into the world and she's come back with roast chicken and thrown it at you, you know. And you making chicken pie as well. Good grief. She really knows how to get you, you know. That's why you married her, really. That's why you married her. I think I'm going to have to dehydrate, my friends. I think I'm going to have to dehydrate. Please like the stream or send a super chat if you please. I'll be back. Oh, sugar. I've dropped the microphone on the floor. I'll be back. Oh. Oh. Let's blow out the candle. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I'm back. I was having a look for something in the cupboard, but it was not there. Not what I thought. I thought I had many, but I only have one. Ow. Oh! Sorry, friends. Where are we? Is that a stream I hear? It is not a live stream. Such power. I was looking for a fucking backup bottle of Linstone to go on, and I found one, but not the two that I thought I'd bought. So I'll have to have a proper look, and I suddenly became very aware of the fact that I was still streaming while I was doing this, and what I wasn't doing was talking to the people. Oh shit! That's me. Is that what I sound like? What's the scent of the day, Duchamp, says Philippe? Well, I'm not sure how I feel about this. I don't like it. I get the whole premise of it, and it's done. There's something glassy, flat, and fucking. There's something glassy and flat, and there's something. There's something I don't like about this. I'm gonna have to spend more time with it to pick out what it is, but it's got this kind of icy, flat texture that's like glass, you know? I don't like it. Thank you, Dobadabka. Lidge is incredible, says Sense for Thought. Honestly, can't stop smiling when wearing it. Yeah, I love it. I did a review about it after I'd finished a bottle. And, yes, it's fantastic. Got a backup in Japan. Good place to find vintage stuff, Japan. Dallas has finally got his package. Got his hands on his package. You know, that's good. I'm really a little bit concerned. I was absolutely sure I got fucking more than one backup of that fucking Lidge. Do you have the EDT? I had the vintage EDT, my friend. I had the vintage and I sold it. Where were you? You might not have been here. I had the vintage and I sold it. I don't really care for the EDT. I think the EDP is much better, like, if I'm being honest. Considerably better. You know? I don't know what I've done. This is tape, isn't it? Yeah. It's tape. Of the Meo Fushimi package. Yes. It's down there. EDT is back up to the back. Oh, Jesus. Cheap as chips. Yeah. Japan's really got loads of fucking good stuff, like, you know, it really does. Loads of good stuff. Like, one of the best places. There's a guy that buys stuff in Japan and sells it around the world, and he's a tit. Because his prices are fucking egregious. Buying stuff for 30, 40 quid and then selling it for 10 times the fucking price. What a dickhead. Masso says my next purchase is probably Diptyque's Benjoin Bohème. Tried in Liberty, old bottle is supposedly better. Alas, Pradeep has it. Pradeep has it, and he says it's one of his favourite fragrances, to be fair. So, good on him. Fair play through gritted teeth. Swine. I don't know if he's got a backup. I bet he'd love one, though. Bet he'd love one for the right price. Ah, now my head is smooth again. Fantastic. Casu. Is that the type of steel? I don't know. EDT is back up with a backup. I might do another video with sales on again. Go through the stuff that I've got backed up and probably put it up for sale. See if anybody contacts us again. So happy for Pradeep, says Paroli. Yeah, well done, Pradeep. Welcome, Johnny Blaze. Hi, Rich. Japan's got a lot of vintage perfumes they seem to be releasing lately. So there are some people over there who have access to them, and they seem to be able to. They seem to know that people are. They seem to know that people are desirous of them. Never smelled that one, says Filippo. Filius, it's good. Is it better than Bois d'Armani? Is what better than Bois d'Armani? Lidge, yes. Not a massive fan of Bois d'Armani. Not a big fan at all. I wonder how expensive are pre-2020 DHI bottles. I have one, and that is all I will ever need. It's fantastic. Or whatever it is, it'll be expensive, mate. Ordering Chinese food, anyone want anything? I'm stuffed, mate. I had spaghetti bolognese for me dinner, like, I'm absolutely fucking stuffed. Fosco says, I can't get enough of these Sultan Pasha spray perfumes. Thebes and Irissoir, my favourite releases in years. I have the samples over there, my friend. I've got the samples. I can see them from here. And I will be doing a video on them within the next few days, maybe a week, you know. Rich, what surge did you not try but want to? Oh, fuck, it's the lavender one. It's the lavender one. Probably Le Nominable. Le Nominable. Innominable. And blah, 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 blah. Certy Danny, welcome. How are you? Sent Certy Danny some perfumes. Well, I sent him some samples. He's been trying them out. He's been impressed with Pradeep, with Zaharov's signature Pour Homme, of which I am also impressed. Very good perfume. Where are we? Have you been trying any more out, mate? I sent him only stuff from the autumn and winter collection because the spring and summer collection was in another drawer and I am extremely lazy. Beauty of Scent, welcome to you. How are you? Loewe 7 Elixir. Loewe is an underrated brand. You can get some fucking good perfumes out of that brand, to be fair. And as you know, that's well said, Dallas. It's exactly the type of thing I would say. Araby is my favourite surge. Tried it this July and loved it. I sold mine. It's too sweet. Too much date, raisin, currant, that type of... It's not Faro Noir or something. That's the one. It's not Linenabla. Yeah, Faro Noir. Well done, James. Thank you. You've come to me rescue there. Yeah, the... The Araby I found very difficult to come to terms with. It was just too sweet, like, you know? It was just too sweet. It's just how it is, unfortunately. So I sold it. Fella, what's on your perfume wish list, Rich, for a full bottle? Do you want to know the God's honest truth? After years, right? After years, nothing. I cannot think of anything. It's why I'm doing loads of first impressions now. There's nothing. There's nothing I want. I've been for the last 2.5, nearly 3 years now. So that's how long I've owned that Derby. Nearly 3 years, right? I have been improving the collection by shrinking it. And even vintages, it's there's nothing, like, you know what I mean? There's nothing. Excuse me whilst I hydrate. I wish there was. I really wish there was. I wish there was a perfume that got us really excited. Like a perfume I haven't got. That got us like really, really excited. But there's not. You know? Currently reading A to Z from Luke and it looks like you gave Harris a 1 star. Now I'm curious to try it. Must mean it's brilliant, mate. What a fucking dickhead. What an absolute dickhead he is. Harris. I've sold a backup. I had a backup to this. And do you know what it is? You'll have noticed if you watch the fragrance rotation. I don't wear too much of this. Can't imagine needing a backup. It's a little bit violety. It's a little bit irisy. It's a little bit smooth, cool, cold. It's a cold perfume. I think, was it Lanier Smith described it as a cool blonde? Got fucking sensational Lanier Smith. And he just hasn't made many videos recently. He's out having a wonderful time globe trotting. Araby's perfect and the cold Amen is sweeter. Do you reckon? Yes, I've not tried anything else yet, Mitch, but the Z's is lovely. It is. I wish I was in the UK to cop some of those jewels. I wish you were in the UK to cop some of these jewels. Oh, sorry, I read that. Araby is a stunning fragrance, says Filippo. Dubadabka, how big is your collection? I want to say about 320. I've got about 320 different fragrances, not including backups. So that's down a lot. A lot of bottles, a lot of backups, and a lot of one-off bottles, you know. Itchy. Sandra says, hello, everyone. Hello. Araby is indeed too sweet. This is why I can wear it only a few days in the year when it's freezing cold. Sweet is good for when it's freezing. That's a great place to be, my friend. A new love will be around the corner, I am sure. Maybe it's one of that minty Mayo Fushini, which I am looking forward to trying. Or one of the Sultan Pashas. It is a good place to be. I'm very happy. You know? I'm very happy. Don't know how you feel about Raw Gold from Thomas de Monaco. Was able to cop 2 bottles of Artist Sample limited release of 200. It's awesome to me. Lasts forever. No animalic on this, unfortunately, says Johnny Blaze. Haven't tried the Raw Gold from Thomas de Monaco. I would like to. Didn't smell the new juice in the bell jar, says Philippe. Well, I had the old presentation. Duck should try Zonka and Seville a la Lobe again. I don't like the Zonkas and the Zings. I thought they were a bit naff, like. Seville a la Lobe, I struggled with that. It smelled like hay. Araby is for Christmas Day, people who make it to Christmas pudding before keeling over. I used to wear it on Christmas Day. It was my Christmas Day fragrance at the minute. Now I'm wearing Fila Nagil on Christmas Day. Jared says, Rich needs Fahrenheit 32 back in his collection. No. That was a fragrance that reminds me of a very, very, very specific time, place, and situation in my life. And it was good then. And very strangely, it was a signature fragrance for us for a while. But I don't know, it gives us weird vibes. It's creamy. I really liked it. I really liked it. It's just memory. You know? It's memories. It's weird how that works, isn't it? It's a really good smell though, but also the prices, you know, there does come a point where you do kind of balk at paying some of the prices when you've bought the same perfume before and paid like a tenth of what it's going for now. But it is good. Of that, there is no doubt. Here comes the pictures on Discord. Would love to smell Rousse, says Filippo. Filippo, I would love to send you a sample of Rousse. Alas, I cannot. For you are in Italy and I am in England. Fucking nightmare. Terrible thing. Hello, Lane. How are you? Thank you for coming. Please like the stream, everyone. If you like liking streams, this is a stream, and you can like it. You could send a super chat if you so wish. It's quite all right. Bob has mentioned this, and I nearly wore this today. This is Fahrenheit Absolute. Get that up here. What a fucking perfume that is. No one from Old Frag Con makes videos anymore. They either left the hobby or left this earth. Sadly, Robes are still doing them, which I'm glad because he has amazing tastes. They spaced out. Yeah, everybody seems to have fucking moved on. Eugene made a video. Eugene's been in the Frag Con making videos for about 10 years now. You know, this would be like his 10-year anniversary, like, so. I saw he made a video the other day, but it's usually just live streams catching up with people, like, you know. Fahrenheit Absolute is becoming hard to find. Yeah, it was only out for a year or two, you know. Yeah, I've got Fahrenheit Absolute still. Do you want a sample of that? Reminders on, and I'll send you some. Fellas, welcome. Often licked. How are you? 320 isn't crazy. I'm getting close to 200, says Dubadabka. Yeah, I've got a lot of backups as well, though, so I've got a long way to go before it's calm, you know what I mean? That's a good deal on the Minty Mayo. I picked one up. Yes, it is in transit, says Sense for Thought. Indeed. I think you told us that, didn't you? Did you get it from 50ml? They are who I got the samples from, but I didn't want to blind buy a full bottle because blind buys are something I have almost stopped. I blind bought that fragrance Galen put us onto. I like it. I like the smell of it, and I'm glad I got it for the price I did. I paid about 80 quid, 70, maybe 70 quid, because nobody else bid on it, like. And there's a lot of vanilla in there. There's more vanilla. It's smooth and creamy, you know. It's just it's going through the process that all new fragrances to the collection go through, whereby I get it, put it in the collection, and then completely fucking ignore it while I pick it up and smell it every other day. Do you know what I mean? That's what's happening. That's what's happening with it. What is Christmas pudding? Oh my goodness, Bobby. How do you not know that? I'll send you a thingy, man. Reminders on. I'll send you a hoojar about Christmas pudding. Good day, Manginosis. It was a pleasure to hear you. Thank you very much. It's always nice to see you here. They're selling Fahrenheit Absolute 50ml for €400. I hope they know what they can do with that. I ain't paying that shit. I'm happy for you, though. Oh, sorry that happened. I ain't buying that. Happy Virgo birthday, Bobby, says Lilith. Sense for Thought says, I don't want to blind buy the Absolute, but I've been looking for a reasonable deal for 12 months now. I'll send you a sample, mate, so you don't have to buy it blind. Just reminders on. I love to use up some samples in a certain time frame and then never smell them again. It's like a memory stored in a glass bottle. So that is a very good point. You know, very good point. A liquid prisoner pent in walls in a prison of glass. Fahrenheit Absolute is top tier. Yeah, it's like Fahrenheit with myrrh and a bit of incense. Certainly Danny and Lilith have spotted each other. Their eyes met across a perfumed room. Their eyes streaming. Goldfield and Blanks, Tales of Amber getting some hype. Intrigued to try it, says Marcel. Well, I'm always a big fan of an amber. You know, you can't go wrong. Duck might like Aziade, less sweet Araby from Parfum d'Empire, sorry. I tried Aziade, didn't buy it. Roos is stunning, says Sandra. I actually have it. Yeah, it is. Roos is absolutely fucking brilliant. Like, I wear that when it's warm, actually, because I find the spice quite cooling. Oh. Can't beat Fahrenheit Absolute. Run over, Danny. Where are we? Hello, Lilith. What have you been run over, Danny? Lily. Oh shit, yesterday was Les Abstray's 3-year anniversary. Was it really? 3 years? Fuck off, was it 3 years? That's mental. Was it not 2 years? Happy anniversary. La Douleur exquise. Let's see a legend. Yes, please. No problem. Danny, just worked. Shalimar lessons. Broken licked. Alright, I thought you had been run over, Lily. No, Lily wouldn't allow anybody to run her over. Put promise on, says Sense for Thought. No. Yet Friday, yet today, friends, sorry. Oh, shit, he's not talking to me, okay. Even some reviewers who started in the late 2010s are also left for good. Now we are left with the broccoli. Hezreal Fragcon will never claim these hype beast shells, which I'm happy about, says out. What's your thoughts on Burberry London? I think it's Burberry's best masculine smooth scent. I'd have to go and prompt myself to remember it, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I'd have to go and prompt myself, like. I need at least 2 elephants on top of each other to jump on my back, says Lily. That's fucking some kink, that, like, Lily. Shalimar lessons coming off kind of cakey on my skin. Iris is nice, though. I don't like Shalimar. I should, but I don't. She had me at hello, Danny. Looking forward to trying Shalimar lessons. Alicia's birthday season 2. Fucking hell, I'm 40 next month. It's like five weeks away, 5.5 weeks. I don't know. I think it's on a Monday this year. Fuck that. If a sweet vanilla iris, you can expect the usual birthday video, though. Be left in no doubt. If a sweet vanilla iris sounds good to you, it's worth checking out. Where's really nice? Not going to lie, says often liked. Silbeck, welcome. Hi, have you ever thought about the idea of having one or a few signature fragrances? I used to for the longest time, mate. I used to for the longest time have one signature perfume, or a few, or like a couple. You know, I had a much smaller collection back in the day, and there would be like one I would wear much more often, which I couldn't do anymore because of the amount I've got. But yeah, I've done that before. Yeah. Welcome, Silbeck. Thank you for coming. You know, there might be some aldehydes and Shalimar lessons. You don't say. Purple Hendrix says, thoughts on Traverse de Bosphore? Hyped. Lots of people want it. I wanted it, but I stopped blind buying. And I would like to try it again, but I couldn't give you a comprehensive breakdown of how it smells because I wouldn't be able to do it justice. Sense for Thought says, I reckon I could signature scent Frenchy Lavande. Yeah, yeah, you could. You'd struggle in the winter, but it's fantastic. It's a really easy wear. The prices are fucking disgusting for it. Like, AC smells. Yeah, AC's gone into hiding, I think. He was getting absolutely pilloried because he pivoted. He started doing the whole Middle Eastern shill fucking hype beast fragcom thing. He had to turn off his comments. Because he was copping so much hell. And then I think people just mass disliked his videos. I think. I don't know that for certain. I haven't spoke to him or anything, but he got a lot of grief. He got a lot of grief because people saw him as an enthusiast. People saw him as somebody who was in it for the love of it, and then he he decided to try and cash in on it, you know. Start a new channel if you're going to do that. I don't think you should try and. I don't know. It's not my thing. I don't know. I'm not doing that. What perfume do you have the most backups of? The most in number is probably Balenciaga Pour On. The most mils? I don't know. I'm not sure. Now that Giorgio Armani passed away, which one of his perfumes should we hoard before they sell the brand off to one of the big corporations? Is it not already made by other people? I don't know. Some of the more fucking popular ones, you know. Isn't he the one that, what is that? The Armani Privé? He wore the incense one. That one will probably become extremely expensive. I wouldn't let anyone run me over. I don't know. Depending on how close I... Fuck's sake. Every Touch is one of my all-time favourites. Not a fan of the London, says Danny. Burberry Touch. Might be often, I don't get it. Not a Shalimar fan in general. No, just not. Not a Shalimar guy, says James. No. Hate to say it, but this is almost a designerised Shalimar. Luckily, no Amberwoods. Not yet. Not yet. I should do a crossing of the comms. Have Dana smell some shit on Strem. That'd be a good idea. That'd be a good idea. I've got some... I've sent him some perfumes. I've sent him some perfumes so you could fucking have them on and stuff like that and smell them. That'd be quite cool. Love the sweetness in Fahrenheit Absolute. Yes. It's a little bit sweet. It's got a little bit of danger. I tried Modern Bois de Portugal yesterday and was surprised by how much sweet citrus I got in the opening. It smelled like mandarin oranges. Yeah, syrupy. I'll do one with him, Lily. He sent me some decants. Yes. We'll have Lily on as well. I know I left AC Smells when he turned off the comments. Yeah, it was a sign of guilt, that, like, because he was, well, I say guilt, you know what I mean? But he was copping hell, like, you know, because there's nothing worse. Because loads of people rated him, you know, even on the Reddit, even on the Reddit. On Reddit, they were all like, oh, he's like a real one, he's a G, he's a fucking... I saw loads of comments like that under, like, certain posts. You know, they'd be like, oh, he's great, like, he talks about the stuff he loves, he's really educated, he wears a shirt, he's fucking presentable. And then one day he put a video up being like, right, I'm going to concentrate on the channel more now, and I'm going to make... I'm gonna do like slightly more. I'm gonna do like slightly different content, and everyone was like, "Oh, that's interesting. That'll be cool." Turned out he meant basically grow the channel to fuck, and basically go the way of the influencer. Like, bad times. I saw that and I enjoy it. See, Mitch is a top bloke. Thank you, Donny. Thank you. I saw the AC Smell change. I was really sad as I discovered his channel just before the change. In this economy, yes, cash in, don't blame it. Shame what they say. He was a good reviewer. Yeah, he was fucking great. Like, yeah, he was really, really good. Proper sound. I think he's sound bloke still. Do you know what I mean? He's not a bad person, but you can't expect to not cop a lot of fucking pain for doing that. If you're willing to put up with it, then do it and crack on. But you can't expect people to just like... it would be like me. I don't want to be like Can you imagine if I turned around one day and I was like, oh, I read everybody, I'm like really enthusiastic about Mason Alhambra now. Can you imagine what would you actually feel? And I was being serious. Like, not actually serious in that I liked Mason Alhambra, but that was the type of content I was going to put out now. And I was just going to roll back through the rivers of shite that I have fired towards that kind of thing. You would feel like, what the fuck? You would just feel cheated. You would feel lied to, and you'd be right. You'd be right. You'd be right too. I remember when I saw him doing that, I was like, what are you doing? This isn't going to end well. Because he's not the type of bloke who wants to invite hell on himself. He's quite a respectful man. He's honestly well-to-do. He's like a serious human being. Like, he's not like banter or like fucking, he hasn't got like emotional problems where people go out there and try to get people to fucking whip them for no reason. Fucking mental. Do you know what it is? He could have kept growing the way he was, but all right. Balenciaga Poor Ram changed my life, gang. That is we. I did not know that he turned off his comments. Yeah, he turned off his fucking comments, mate, because everyone was like, what the fuck are you doing, mate? This is awful. It was grim, like. And he stopped responding to people after a while, because I think he was surprised, you know what I mean, by like the heat. But if he was, he shouldn't have been. And if he wanted to keep going to the point where he turned off his comments and kept making videos, I think maybe he knew. Sorry for being off topic on the chat, severely out the loop with fragrance-related things. He started to look for a bottle immediately. His sons thought, I don't know what that is. Well, hello, Nina K. Hello. Daniel is going to be deep in the rabbit hole. Well, at least he didn't get rubbed over. Ooh. Bill Hendricks says, tried anything from the House of Krigler? No, I haven't. I have heard the name before, but I haven't tried anything from them. Channel about 6 months before the change, says Dallas. It was the fact that he took out the comments that was the final straw. It was, yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, he wears a shirt. Yeah, exactly. Like, some people like that sort of thing, like it makes a huge difference to them. Have you tried any Santa Maria Novella? I've tried a lot of Santa Maria Novella, and I have a vintage bottle of Peau d'Espagne, which is a fucking, it feels like it's going to, I mean, I say this as a bald human being, but it feels like it's going to strip your fucking hair off. You know what I mean? It's like, it's so blisteringly bracing. It's overly bracing. Like imagine the type of feeling you get when you get like a really, really strong mint. It's that kind of thing. Fucking hell, it's almost burning. It's that. That's the vintage one. Lots of fucking sage, lots and lots of birch. Great fragrance, very hard to wear. But yes, Santa Maria Novella is a great brand. They've got loads of good stuff. Loads and loads of good stuff. Dropout, thank you very kindly. You have sent a super chat with a heart. Heart to you as well. Thanks, man. Please like the stream. Please like the stream, friends. I feel for AC. I think he still deserves some respect for his older videos. Might have felt like he deserved more views and tried to go down a different path. Unfortunate. That's exactly what he did. Maybe he did feel like, maybe he thought, I've done enough work here and I want to cash in, but it's not as simple as that. It's not as, people had invested feelings in them, like hobbyists and I agree with you that he deserves a lot of respect for his older stuff, but it was like... Maybe he'll come back. I don't know. Maybe he's finished with it. Maybe he hasn't. I don't know. Because he did disappear for a long time before, and work sort of took over his life, so maybe that's happened again. I didn't care that AC changed the fragrance as long as the content was there. Yeah, he went down the influencer route, though, unfortunately. Yeah, I still think he's a good bloke, probably. Yeah, of course. If you don't enjoy making videos, then just stop. If you're looking for compensation, then it's probably time to stop. Yeah. Especially if you didn't set out for that sort of thing. Didn't bother me, even if you truly liked it. I do not care. Rich AC was always a fan of Rasasi, for example. He loved Darish, which I can't understand, but still I respect him. He went all in. Mate, go and watch the videos. Like, go and watch the videos. He went for it, like. And he copped a lot of hell before he turned the comments off, like. And people would go back to the videos that he hadn't turned the comments off, and they'd be like, "What are you doing?" You know, do they have the right to do that? Yes and no. People are free to pivot whenever modus operandi, but they have to expect turnover in audience. Yeah, they have to expect that. It would be like me if I pivoted now and started doing completely different content. Like, you should be like, "What the fuck? This isn't what I signed up for. This isn't who I am. This isn't what you are." In fact, it flies in the face. It would be worse if I did it, because I've made such a song and dance about that. I'm not going to, by the way. I'm not like fucking testing the waters or anything, but it's like Sense for Thought said in the chat there. If that happened, I would just stop. Mitch starts selling us out for Parfum tomorrow. No. HAC was done the way he was. I hope he learned from this. How much growth do you really want? I'm just happy to have 600 subs. At least I am not talking into a black hole. No, that's right. That is right. Exactly. It's nice to have community. I set this up for the community aspect, like, you know. YouTube keeps getting in touch through email saying, like, "Oh, decide like what kind of like channel you want to have. Do you want to talk about broad things? Do you want to set up like a community sort of thing?" And I was like, "I don't need you to tell me, mate, what I've fucking got my channel for and what I'm doing." The Reddit group will eventually dislike it. The first they praise you, then they'll sit the dogs on you, says Pat. I've heard good things about Craig. Well, I've yet to try, says Jonathan. I want to buy their Armenian paper. My inner arsonist feels compelled to do it, says Sense for Thought. I got the Santa Maria Novella Pod Espana new bottle. First blast reminded me straight of Dettol antiseptic thing. Let it rest for 6 months. We'll have to see how it is now, says Johnny Blaze. Oh dear, I've just seen the score. I'm kind of hoping that I can at least one person out there with some information. As long as I do that, I'm okay. Yes, keep going, mate. John's planning his transition to hair products and coffee. Welcome, Wes. How are you? I am fantastic and doing really well. How's it going, mate? I hope everything is great. You should do a stream doing an impression of a fragrance influencer. No. I couldn't keep it up for 2 hours. It's easy to criticise people for shilling, but when that check hits your bank account, I bet a lot of people would sing a different tune. Yeah, most people would, I think. I think that's been proven out over time, actually. People want the money. Money's important. I think I am odd, or I'm certainly not typical. I'm not trying to set myself up as some sort of fucking hero or anything like that. It's just not in my it's not in my, I don't want to say DNA. I want to say like, it's just not something I've ever done to do the obvious thing, to do something other than to do something in a way other than the way that I want to do it. And I am someone who sticks by choices that I've made as well. I don't pivot or like, I rarely do something completely opposite to what I've done over time. For better or for worse, you know. I'm willing to bite my own nose off to spite my face. I'm absolutely willing to do that. People who know us in real life will tell you that. And I've always been that way. I was that way when I was a kid. I was literally that way when I was a child. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, really fucking just... But most people aren't like that, you know? And that's fine. I wouldn't wish it on someone. It's just how it is, you know? Rich, let's do some shampoo reviews. Yes. We should review shampoos. Should be like, this could be a good shampoo. But I don't know. By the way, the Les Indemnidables shower gel is actually amazing. I can imagine it is as well. Della says, hi, this is Rich Mitch coming back to you with another top 10 Middle Eastern fragrances. I don't know how they fucking do it. I do know how they do it. I mean, look at Ashton. Again, I've got a soft spot for Ashton. I find it very hard to criticise him. He's got family. Like, that's where he's paying. But I would like... What I would like is, at least from Ashton, to spend some time satisfying that part, if not of old Frag Hot or the old fucking thing, himself. Because I know that he's into those older fragrances. I know that he's fucking, like, into more stuff that I'm into. Make videos for me. Talk to fucking me. Or yourself. That's what I thought he was going to do with his other channel. He just didn't. He just didn't. I remember when he dropped the whole fucking... I remember when he changed his channel from Gent Sense to fucking The Binge. You know? That's how far back I've been watching Ashton for fucking ages. I remember when he was stood at the bottom of his stairs doing videos. The fucking legend. You know? It's hard to truly... Like, it's the same thing with AC. I find it very hard to truly, like, bite his nose off. To, like, bite his head off, you know? Because I like them, do you know what I mean? But Ashton's content is just fucking... Fuck. Ashton's content's the drizzling shits. It's absolutely awful. It's awful. It's awful. It's awful. It's awful. But he must be making a fucking murdering. He must be making an absolute fucking killing. Again, he's got a family, you know? Maybe he's paid his mortgage off. He's feeding his kids. He's, you know, like, putting his kids through college. I can't hate that. The way you see these other influencers, what are they doing? They're in swimming pools in Dubai. You know, he doesn't do that. It's an important distinction, is it not? We are coping after the death of a family member. We are trying to plan a trip to get away. Yeah, no, I've spoken to Alan, actually, Wes. I was very sorry to hear about that. I hope you're both okay. I hope you're doing well as well, mate. Dallas says they have a shower gel. It smells like French lavender, citruses, and herbs. I would buy a bottle of that just to smell. Do you know what I've got? Do you know what I've got? I've got a bottle of Balenciaga Pour Homme shower gel, though. I've got a bottle of that. I should sell it to fucking Sense for Thought. I could retire on that, to be fair. That's got to be rare as all fuck. That's got to be rare as all fuck. It smells like Balenciaga Pour Homme. It's just a shower gel. Mind you, I've got the soap as well. I see you got a bottle of Enchanted Forest in the background. Is it any good? It's fantastic. I love it. It's awesome. It's awesome sauce. Green, evergreen trees. Blackcurrant. Lovely perfume. Is Ashton's favourite fragrance still vintage Drakkar Noir? Yeah, I bet it is, yeah. I think people seriously underestimate how lucrative shilling on YouTube can be. I think you're right. I hate when the Chinese restaurant give me 2 forks. Strange. Scent of the night is D&G Red Cap. Vintage bottle almost empty. How sad. I wonder if there are any vintage bottles of that. So you can't tell me Ashton doesn't find his current rotation of content soul-crushing. I imagine if he's being paid the kind of money that you think he's being paid, you know, because he's taking brand fucking associations, he's being paid to say things, and then he's getting the advertising as well. In the round, I am sure he's all right. He's at peace with it. But I would be crushed. I couldn't just do what he's doing. I couldn't do what he's doing in the first place. I'd end up just being like, yeah, fuck this. Swimming pool live stream sounds great, says Sense for Thought. It depends who's in it, you know. Give me a break, shampoo of the day, says Poppy Joe. So Danny says, Mitch, did you mention there was a fragrance that had the smell of coffee and donuts or something similar the other day? Yes, can anybody guess which perfume it was that had the smell of an American breakfast? Coffee, pancakes, maple syrup. Great fragrance made by the worst brand in the world. The worst niche brand in the world. Kerosene followed. No, stop that. There is a fragrance that smells like coffee, like straight up coffee. Danny, I'll send you that, mate. And I'll send you some of course, it is New Harlem by Bond Number 9. And I'll send you some of that as well if I remember. I need to go. Tomorrow I'll be going out somewhere to get some envelopes. Actually, I'm going to town in the morning. I've just remembered. Shit. I'll do it when I get back. But yes, I'll send you some of that, mate. No bother. It's just at the back there. It's in a really weird shaped bottle. But yeah, I'll send you some. I'll send you some of the straight up coffee fragrance as well, called Follow by Kerosene, which you can buy from a perfume. Well, it's not. It's a department store called Aurelia White. Aurelia White. I need the deodorant too. Then we can have a deal. I don't know that they did a deodorant. I've got a card. I've got a Roadster deodorant. So I can give you a Roadster deodorant and a Balenciaga Pour Homme shower gel. I saw a swimming pool on the back of a massive long loader Arctic today, heading down the M56. What a strange place for a swimming pool to be. Heading out, eating 2 girls, says Dallas. Good for you. Still want to sniff that that Dolce & Gabbana red cap? 2 folks so disrespectful. I'd actually be interested to try it. Yeah, no problem, I'll send it. Are you sure it's one of my faves, says Nina? Is it Mancera IHOP? No. It's Bond Number 9. Yes, the worst brand in the world. Welcome, Mitra is back. Nice one, Mitch. I love coffee. Oh, mate, honestly, if you actually like coffee and you thought you would wear, I don't know, because you could put it on your skin and you could be like, oh, this is fucking hideous, because that happens sometimes. But it smells like coffee. Mate, I'm telling you, it smells like coffee. It's fucking bonkers. It smells like roasted coffee beans. It's madness. And on that fucking bombshell, friends, I am off. And I am off I love coffee and the smell of fresh coffee, Mitch. Oh, Danny, I'll show you the bottle, mate. Oh, I'm going to pick it up by the lid and it's going to go flying. Don't. Oh my God, I can't believe that's just happened. I deserve that for the fucking catastrophes I've suffered in the stream so far today. This, I had to glue the fucking thing back on. It's called Follow by Kerosene. Sorry. You can buy it at a place called Rulia White. They'll also sell you a decant, but don't buy it because I'll send you it for nothing. This, it's even got that fucking, it's got like a bit of top, right? It's got this bit of dryness at the back of your throat, right? Which is like, you know, like the bean, you know how beans get crushed into like that kind of powder? It's got that. It's so it's so good. It's so good, but it's very, a terrible term we use in the fragrance community, photorealistic. It's not photorealistic because it's not a picture, but it has this kind of outrageous fucking coffee note in it, which is, again, at the back of my throat. I can feel it. It's like inhaling coffee grounds, which is not something I've done since I was a young lad. Anyway, that's it. I'm fucked. Please like the stream. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for keeping me company. Thanks. Rich's Euro Cream good. Never heard of it, mate. I have got a bottle of Nivea Creme perfume. I don't know if I sent Certi Danny any of that. I probably did because I think it's hilarious. Anyway, thanks very much, and I will see you all again soon.